Welcome back, Magic Tribe. Thank you for joining me for this evening edition. And today we're going to be discussing not only this full moon in Gemini, but also the winter solstice coming up on Tuesday. Just because, well, I don't live stream on Tuesdays, and Monday is for, well, magic. Good morning, Eighth. It's good to see you. I actually am contemplating going back to doing evening live streams. So kind of let me know either in the comments when you watch this, if you're watching the replay later, or if you're hanging out with me in the chat right now. Let me know if an evening live stream works better. Okay, so just a quick rundown of the name of the game. We are going to pick a few Soul Truth cards. I did not pull cards out of the Moonology deck, but I did kind of do a mini channeled message, I guess you could say, for each of the zodiac signs. So I will be going through that too as well. We will also be pulling cards for everybody in the chat at the end, like we always do. But I think I'm also, along with this channeled message, I think I might actually pull a card to go along with those two, and we'll just kind of do a little bit of a mini zodiac pull through this. But first, let's say thank you for joining me. Welcome to all of you who are new, and to those of you who've been around a while. I love you beyond measure, and I couldn't do this without you. So thank you for showing up. All right. Right? Okay, fair enough, Eighth. Okay, let's start with our Soul Truth cards, huh? Also, I'm super excited. We go to the airport tonight to pick up my youngest. She's flying in from Utah for the next 2 weeks. So, yay. Unfortunately, there's already an hour flight delay on there. So, put in your guys' prayers. It's 3 a.m. there right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad that you're choosing to use your 3 a.m. time for me. Right? And a lot of people haven't been getting those until it's like 30 minutes past the time, which is really super irritating. I am. Thank you. I hope you're doing well as well. That's sort of redundant, but you know what I mean. All right. Our first question is actually one that came up the other day. So when we did I believe it was our Monday reading, this card came out. So we're still continuing with this energy, which isn't surprising because this Gemini moon is at 27 degrees. So that breaks down to a 9, which is about completions. And it's also about us really getting in touch with the lessons that we have learned that have got us to where we are. And the back of this card says you have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world, right? So our first request from our soul is to share our story with at least one person today, or let's say through this week, okay? Meaning from this, let's see, what's today, Saturday, until next Saturday. All right, so the next 7-day period, try to share your story with at least one person, maybe even one person a day, but be brave and speak your truth, because your voice will be the catalyst for healing in other people. You never know how telling your story is going to affect someone else, especially someone else who may be kind of going through the same thing. Oh, that is awesome. Do you have a website up yet? If so, make sure you put it in the comment box or send it to me through email, and I'll put it up for all of our Majik family members, and maybe we can get you some even more orders because your organites are amazing. All right, here is our next one. This is one of my favorite cards. Okay. Name all of the things that you love. Go on. Go ahead. Name them all. At least name the top 3. Okay. What are the top 3 things that you love? Etsy doesn't like anyone. That's kind of becoming a dark hole. You're on Facebook and Telegram? Okay. Put one of those down so that people have a way of getting a hold of you. All right. Did you write down the things that you love? Are you one of them? In fact, you should be the number 1 on that list. So the mantra that we're being asked to chant away at ourselves this week says, I give myself all of the love and attention I need, right? Because we are numero uno on our love list. All right, let's get one more. Feeling valued and feeling free. Those are great. See, most people pick things, so I'm glad you brought that up right now. One of the best ways to get our manifestations to come in a lot faster are to get them kind of attached to a specific feeling that we want to feel. And oh, that's amazing. And same on the sharp things and crystals. Yeah, I'm definitely being called right now to clean up my food act, which I'm going to do as soon as Christmas is over because, I planned all the goodies to do with all the kids because last year we didn't have our youngest with us. So this year I am a super happy, blessed mom that I get to have all of my kids and my grandkids with me. Although, one of them's not here yet, but we're super excited about our grandson who's coming in May. All right, let's get one more. Oh, there it goes. Okay, this is an excellent one to be asking ourselves right now as we're going into this whole new season, so to speak. Okay, because this 27 degrees is really helping us to close out a lot of the things that we have been working on over the last 6 months or so. And we're going to be beginning again on new areas of things that we want to work through. So does your life have room for more pleasure and play? I think yes. So in what area are you lacking pleasure right now? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? I think so. The soul action says, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? And, well, take time to play this week and let go of any need to produce anything, right? Because honestly, we're not here to do anything. We're here to be something. And usually that something is love or patience or comfort. Something along those lines. Free, valued, appreciated. So, what are you going to be choosing to do? Hello, Robin. It's good to see you. All right, I think let's do 5 Soul Truth cards. All right. Ooh, this is a good one. So as we're closing out cycles, these fears are going to be popping up too. So what are you most afraid of losing? Okay. As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. So if you were to take the big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? And what if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you have the power to give everything you need to yourself? So, your next soul action says to name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution and take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. The mantra for this card says, I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved. I am safe. And I belong. Ooh, I really like that. You are loved, safe, and you belong. Nice. I really, really like that. Ooh, I can't wait to see. Right? It is a great question. All right, let's get our last question. Oh my goodness. I almost bent it in half. It came out so hard. Ah. Pardon me. So this goes along with the whole getting in touch with ourselves via movement. Okay. So what is your body telling you right now? Right. And you brought up a good one too, 8th, about starting juicing again. And what that does is it helps to raise your vibration. Okay. And being that you work with energies on a daily basis, creating these organites, that's going to be really, really important for you to maintain a really high state of energy. Okay. So your vibration is going to go way, way, way up soon. Um, so remember, our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort, and our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain because it's time to get your healing on. Because honestly, that's kind of the message that I've been getting about 2022 for everyone is we've all kind of moved through this point of looking at all of our shadows, right? And realizing the things that we're willing to let go of now. And our bodies are helping us to do that as well. And we're really going to be moving into this really, I don't want to say peaceful, but this state of healing uh, where we're not reacting to things the way that we used to. Um, the fight and flight instinct is going to be really dulled. Uh, Not so much that you're not going to be able to save yourself from scary situations, but enough that that person cutting you off in traffic isn't going to make you sit there and scream expletives for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? It's going to kind of be a little bit more chill. So, the suggestion for this card says to get the book Heal Your Body by Louise Hay and find the answers toward which your body is guiding you. Okay. You can look this up on the internet too. Different areas of the body hold different reasonings behind the pain or discomfort or sickness, and can lead you to where you may find that emotional root. And honestly, a lot of us may just need to really clear our chakras. There's been so much mixing of energies and confusion and things like that lately that it may be a little bit easier over this next coming time period to kind of level that out, right? Well, that could be part of your shadow work too, eighth, and that may be a reason why you're being presented with this awful neighbor. um, do a little bit of research into that and see what else could it mean. Okay, that card didn't pop out today, but there is another Soul Truth card that asks us to ask ourselves, what else could this mean? So why else might this be popping up for you, right? It could be part of that whole victim aggressor thing that a lot of us have been clearing out and realizing that we may not be able to head off every bad situation that comes our way, but we are powerful enough to control our reaction to it, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. See, and I kind of figured you already knew what that was, but just reminding you. All right, guys, let's hop into the channeled part of this. I'm going to move through all 12 signs. Hey, Tabitha. By the way, I'm still peeing my pants over that thing that you sent me earlier. That was hilarious. And then my daughter found one a little bit later that was funny too. I'll post that one up on Facebook when we're done here, just because it was hilarious. All right, let's see. What cards do we want to pull for everybody, though? This is the big question. We'll pull a crystal card at the end for everybody for sure. You know what? Let's pull a little snark out with the Rebel deck. We'll use that one. And then we will... Let's just stick with the general affirmators, I think. So we will start with Aries and move through to Pisces. And if I remember, I will try to timestamp this. But you know me, sometimes I forget. I don't think I timestamped the last video. Sorry. My bad. All right. Aries, let's see what your full moon and solstice message is from the affirmators. What are you focusing on in a general sense? There it is right there. And I can already see that it's going to be a bonus card, so we are going to pick a second card. The Facebook page is in the description box, I think, or the show more. I think they call it show more now. Underneath this video, or you can go back to the channel, and it's on the channel art or the about section. All right. Let's pull all your cards. Let's get your Rebel deck card, 2, 3 of them? Really? Oh, man. You're going to make this a long night, aren't you? Okay, cards. You got it. Okay, Aries, you got 3 out of the Rebel deck, 2 out of the Affirmators deck. And your channeled message was that sometimes fire can be used to heal. Right, my Phoenix friends? So you're definitely burning something away right now. So don't get caught up in the tower falling. It has to be demoed before you can rebuild it, right? Right. All right, Aries. That was your channeled message. Let's get into your cards. You pulled engagement with sanctuary. Nice. Right now I'm at 2010. So it was 19 something. Okay, so engagement is reminding you, Aries, that you are going to be making conscious choices in your world in a really active way coming up. Um, this could involve taking a new route, talking to strangers, smelling flowers, and petting dogs, and maybe walking around barefoot for a while if you're not inside a 7-Eleven. At the very least, you're going to have a day that's slightly more interesting than average. And at the most, you're going to have a startling epiphany or make a friend who will change your life forever. No pressure, though. Right? Okay. The. Right. We all are, love. Okay. Sanctuary is telling you, Aries, good for you. It seems you've earned some time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath or as big as a trip. Or maybe it's a small trip to a big bubble bath. Or a normal sized trip to a tiny bubble bath. Or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary and unplug for a bit, especially if a bath is involved. So there's definitely something uh, about the water for you, Aries. So there's maybe a lot of emotions coming up as you're moving through this, okay? Here are your Rebel deck cards. Something is going down with your job. So reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. The Rebel deck pulls no punches. It's also asking you to take a fucking trip. Go see some shit. Do some new things. Talk to people cooler than you. Although, I mean, who's cooler than you guys, Aries? Right? And you get the lightning card. It says to figure shit out on your own because you already have the answers, right? Amen to that.